What's up guys, Masta Styles here back with another Eternal Evolution video, and today we're going to be answering a question that was posted to me on Facebook. And let's hop over to the question and we'll read it off and then we'll go from there. So the question is, Masta Styles, can you make a video on gear tempering, what gear to upgrade and what not to upgrade gear wise? Okay, we'll answer that question for you and let's hop right into it. First up, let's hop over to gears here. And of course, there is multiple different types of gear. So we'll go into the equipment here. Actually, no, the better way to do it is to go to a hero. We'll just pick one of these. Let's pick Sam, because he's very relevant. We'll hop over to Sam and we'll go over here. So first up, let's look at all the gear sets that we have. So we have the decent gear sets. Hero can be tempered. Sun Signet can be tempered. Overlord can be tempered. Vigorous, Hawkeye, Blessed, Zephyr. Sturdy, don't waste your resource on that. And Isolated, don't waste your resources on that, right? Once you get to Ancient Altars, those can be tempered. So I just recycle those. I don't even bother to waste my time there. There's Burst, Surge, Realm can't be tempered. The other two down here are not even worth it. And of course, Madness, Extraction, Fade Out, and Marauder, and Rebirth Charge, Unleash, Bug can be tempered. Opportunistic and Resonance all can be tempered, right? These are the 4-piece sets down here, and we'll go from there. So for me, primarily, out of the Disa set, I primarily only temper Sun Signet, or maybe if I have Overload, and also Blessed, maybe Hawkeye too, depending on what I'm running. But again, to kind of answer your question, we'll go by class, because I think that's just the best way to do it. So first up, let's see, what's the first class we got? First class we got Tank. When it comes to tanks, we already know, we'll hop over to Malam again here because he has the best set of gears, right? When it comes to tanks, you want to look at your HP. So the boots, definitely want to make sure you temper your boots all the way to 4 if you have those resources, but that's the better side there. Obviously HP here is good. The additional attack, you can keep those at. Let's hop over to this one. Even 2 is good. 2 is also good here, an additional 50% attack. If you're gonna have 3, I would put it either here or here, right? And also up here, because that's additional HP. When it comes to, actually, let me hop over to another one here. Resonance. Resonance is the that's opportunistic, right? Resonance is the counterpart. When it comes to Resonance, for me, again, the other reason why you want to temper is because of the Immortal effect, right? And for Resonance, when an ultimate skill is cast for the first time in battle, right, the wielder will automatically receive 100 energy, and then that's it. So again, the question you need to ask yourself, is that really worth me putting the resources in here, right? I really wouldn't fully temper out Resonance, because again, what am I really gonna get? Unless I had it here, then I would do it. But other than that, I'm not wasting my resources on that. So here again, when it comes to tanks, they like HP, so I do it the boots and the helm, what is that, the pants, that's just the best way to put it. And of course, I'll do the gloves there to get that additional attack, because again, it's gonna help out. But again, when it comes to Resonance, do you really need to fully temper it out? Because the Immortal effect doesn't really do much. Yeah, the Immortal effect sucks. So that's just Resonance there. But again, when it comes to tanks, you want to focus on these 2 right here and that one. And of course, if you want that additional attack percentage, that's always a good way to go, right? Just to hop back over to opportunistic, let's look at the opportunistic Immortal effect. So when skill with a knockdown effect is casted for the first time in battle, the wielder gain 10% bonus max HP. That's not that bad, because again, you'll gain an additional 10% max HP just once in battle. But again, opportunistic itself, it definitely is something you want to run in your tanks. But resonance is not really worth tempering out, like I said, and opportunistic is because that additional max HP is definitely going to help out with your tanks. And the 2-piece set, you definitely want to do Sun Signet because you'll get that additional 5% increase to your crit rate, which definitely helps, which is definitely what brings my Wamigan to almost, I want to say 100% crit rate. Well, depending on where he is in the placement of the commander. So definitely there. Another class would be Vanguards. When it comes to Vanguards, Leo here. My Leo, I run Surge on him because that's what works. Vanguards is very similar to tanks. So when it comes to Surge, you want to get the full tempered out because you want that immortal effect. And same thing here with Vanguard, it's a little bit different. This one's good too. You kind of want to temper the vigorous out to get that additional HP because they like HP too. And of course, same thing for tanks, damage reduction. They like that too. So here, you want to make sure you focus on the boots, the helm, and even the glove, and also the attack stat up here. Because Vanguard, they need all, just do all 5 of them, right? And if you're gonna do all 5, you might as well do this additional one here to get that additional effect from the 2 set or whichever one you have in place. So Vanguards, they run a little bit different, and of course, with the other set, which is not the counterpart, but the charge set, you make sure you temper that out because again, with the charge set, it says cast an ultimate skills with a charge effect permanently increases the damage from ultimate skills by 20% and it stacks up to 3 times. So that's 60%. So you definitely want to temper out your charge. Here, I need to work on this. Don't roast me. Again, when I did his gears, I think I took some of this from Leo and some other Vanguard. So again, I never really full on built out his set here. So again, this is not the most optimal fit for him. I didn't really full on finish working on him just quite yet. I just did the gears to get the immortal effect. So again, definitely would want to get this to 2 or 3. Now actually 3 or 4, I should say. Immortal 4 and this to Immortal 4, and I'll take that at Immortal 4 and also Immortal 4 and Immortal 4. So definitely just for Vanguard, just do the whole thing because you're gonna get the additional, whether it be damage reduction from Blessed or HP increase from Vigorous. So that's that there, right? And let's move on. So Vanguards is very similar. When it comes to Assassins, very interesting here. You can go fade out. You want to get that immortal effect. So for fade out, you would want to focus here on attack. You want to make sure you do the glove because that's where you get the attack percentage from. You want to do the helm. That's where you get the additional attack plus HP, which is great. On the boots, you can do Immortal 1 because again, it's added HP, and with them, they don't necessarily need the HP. I would focus more on the helm, the glove, and the attack stat up here. So getting that to 2 or 3 or 4 if you have the resources. Same thing down here, 2 or 3 or 4 if you have the resources, and same thing for the helm. And of course, you also have the other one, which is Marauder. Same thing you want to do there. Again, with these other heroes, I didn't really focus too much. I just got the immortal effect and then I moved on because again, I have to make content, so I don't have the luxury of, okay, let me max out said hero and then there's a new hero there and I don't really have any good gears on him and I'm gonna do testing. So again, it goes the same way here. This is kind of what you would want. Of course, this should be 3, this should be 3, this should be 3 or 4, and then you can just have 1 there, and of course get these 2 up here for the additional crit rate, which would be great for him because that additional 5% crit rate there would bring him to 95, and that'll push him over that 100% crit rate threshold. So again, for assassins, the attack up here, and of course the glove and helm. And if you want, you could put one there just to get the immortal effect from Marauder set. What else we got? Let's move on. So Hunters is similar. With Hunters, you want to do the same thing. Just focus on here. Again, as you can see, my Vaz, I haven't really tempered out his gears here because again, I just slapped some gears on him. This was me moving around gears. Going forward, I don't move any gears off of anybody. I just build out their gears. But for these older heroes that I haven't really gone back to, this is the gears that I'm looking at. So you want to focus here. Same thing, just like Assassin. Focus here, here, and here. With this one, which is Unleash, you want to do the same thing. Make sure you get that immortal effect because it will definitely help out. And also, what else we got going on here? This one, you don't really need to focus too much there. You can just get it to one and you'll be all right. What else? Are they running any other sets? They sometimes run, let's see, I'm trying, Boz. This is Fade Out, and the bug set can't be tempered. So Unleash is generally all they ever run. Emma, same thing. I need to get these two here to Immortal 1. And of course I need more resources here. But again, the reason why I don't want to go too deep into Emma, I will build out her gears, but I know that there is a new hero coming out and I'm assuming that it's going to be another Hunter. I don't want to push too far into putting the resources into her just quite yet. I want to see what the new Hunter is going to look like, and then I can come back and work on Emma's gears because I have the resources that I'm already saving up for the new hero. So that's kind of how I function there. So win over Hunters. Support is similar to that of the tanks. You want to do Resonance. When it comes to Resonance, actually let's go to Purine. Purine's probably the best example of that. Didn't I think I did. No, so I didn't even do, I don't have anybody's gears. Actually, one person I know, I'm sorry, because I actually put some effort into him. Yeah, Masrani. So again, here, for the support, I would focus on the boots and the helm. Whether you're running Resonance, whether you're running Rebirth, I actually did all of this. And again, only problem is this is HP. I would have been able to give this to Canis if this was actually accuracy, which we could use in Holy Line contract. But let's just go back to Resonance. I don't really care too much for the immortal effect. That's just me personally. You can go for it if you want, right? So boots, you definitely want to get that to 3 or 4. The helm, 3 or 4. The additional attack's not really gonna matter. If it's Canis, yes, it's gonna help out. And this one here, and you could probably put a little bit of additional defense here, but that's not really too much. I would focus here on the pants, the helm, and the boots. I think that is that for support. Generally, you want to run Resonance. You want them to get their ultimate out fast, and that's what's going to make the difference in the battle. What else we have? Energy. For energy, I'm gonna get the glove and the helm. Jaina's looking a little bit better. Actually, let me go to Ravenna because Ravenna actually invested a lot more into. So again, see here, you want to make sure you bring this to 4, get this to 3 or 4. If you can't, 2 is okay till you can get the resources to get to 4. I did both of them so I can get the additional bonus from it being tempered out. So again, with this one, you could just keep it at 1 for that additional HP. You don't need to go too deep into that. I would rather you focus on the helm and the glove. And of course, the attack one up here. That's just the best way to put it, right? And you know, this is burst. I like burst because I was thinking of her getting to Awaken 7 eventually and pushing people back. and they're gonna be further away. That's why I'm running first versus Surge. So pretty much the same there. Summoners, you can run, well, apparently my output's not that great, right? I said that. Somebody said on Facebook that my output's not that great. I told you that, right? It's the gears. He's complaining about my gears. So again, like I said, I need to work on my output. I just stopped because again, I have to focus on building out so many other heroes because again, I am a content creator. So for me to put all these resources into building out Ample, of course he's great. He's S tier, most likely, yeah, #1 hero in the game. But again, for me, I need to make sure I have my resources in the right spot to make sure I have the proper heroes to test and all of that fun stuff. So that's kind of why I stopped with my Ample. But again, when it comes to Summoners, Madness is the other counterpart. You want to get your Madness up. Same thing with Summoner. The glove, helm, attack, and of course HP, depending on which one you're using. If you're using Cervelli, if you're using also, what's his name, Jaxity, you want to get some HP on these two right here. I wish when you got to Immortal 2, you get an additional 5% crit rate. That would have been nice, but they don't have that. So going to Immortal 2, you don't get nothing there. But again, that's kind of what you want to focus on when it comes to all. I went through all of the classes and how you want to go about it. If I missed something, let me know down in the comments. Again, when it comes to tempering and all of that, for me, I'm in preparation mode for the new hero. So as you can see, I already have 75 here. I need an additional, I want to say an additional 5. And I also been picking up the Toji and Triangle tickets because again, I know that whatever the hero is going to be, I'll just dump all the Katoji and Triangle tickets into that and temper out all the gears, everything together. So that's what I'm going to start doing going forward when it comes to the newer heroes. The older heroes, I'm going to eventually have to make my way back to them. But again, hopefully this helps. If not, then you already know. Let me know down in the comments. So if you made it this far into the video, comment down below, tempered. And if you're new to my channel, you want tips, tricks, guides, and updates, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. And if you have questions, pop into my Discord and we can talk over there. You can share your pictures of the problems that you have or whatever the case may be, and we can go from there. I'll link that down in the description. And for those that are rocking with me, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to comment down below how you feel about the video. And without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace. And before I go, for the love of Christ, fix this. What the hell is this? What is going on here? Right? All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.